Okay, so then July 2019, your trial starts.
Yeah.
In Compton
Compton.
Court. Right before the trial, because usually plea deals start to get better and better
Yeah.
as
I never
closer
got a
and
plea
closer.
deal. Ever.
They never gave you a plea deal?
Never. Not
really?
Life, not nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because they were so confident they were going to convict you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So the trial starts. How long did the trial go?
It was like 8.5 weeks, something like that.
8.5 weeks.
Exactly.
Over 2 months.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly.
So were there a lot of people who took the stand?
Police and shit. Like,
okay, but no one was taking, regular people weren't taking the stand?
I grew up with one person.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're going through this trial, are you feeling good or are you getting more and more scared of this whole life sentence
honestly,
thing?
I felt good about the trial because from the jump, there was nothing that they could use against me. Like, besides the music shit, like, from the jump, every single witness statement was always, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do shit. Wrong place, wrong time. So it was kind of weird that, like, my lawyers, they always tell me, like, this is, like, the crappiest case I ever seen. Like, these people really don't like you, though. Like, they're going out their way. Like, even with the 182.5 charges, like, I've never seen anyone get charged with this charge. Like, we know about the charge, but they don't usually abuse this charge because it's so vague. Like, it doesn't, like, say nothing. That's the only thing I was worried about. I wasn't worried about the murder or no shit like that. I was worried about them trying to charge me basically with a charge that's, like, basically saying, like, guilty by association charge. Like, That's what I was worried about.
Okay. So the trial concludes.
Yeah.
And the murder and attempted murder charges get dropped.
Yeah, and
you get
conspiracy.
acquitted.
Yeah.
And conspiracy.
And one gun charge.
And one gun charge.
Because a lot of people don't know, like, they charged me with 2 guns on the same day.
Okay.
So they alleging it, whatever.
But but
yeah.
the jury was hung on charges of shooting from a motor vehicle and criminal gang conspiracy.
Yeah.
So that means they couldn't unanimously agree on those charges.
Because they 2 of the jurors contacted my lawyer and basically said that one juror, like, okay, so at the last minute when we doing closing arguments, the DA basically said, like, if you don't find them guilty of first-degree murder, there's second-degree murder. If you don't find them guilty of that, then you can say that, you know, find them guilty of conspiracy to commit assault with a firearm, basically. Like, so that's under the shooting motor vehicle. Like, they just try to come with anything. So one of the jurors took a jury instruction from another charge and tried to apply it to that. And the other jurors were arguing, like, you can't do that. So it ended up getting hung. So from what they told my lawyer, basically, like, they said the criminal street gang conspiracy, it was 10-2. I guess he took the instruction, put it with that, and then ended up going 7-5. I don't know how the shooting from a motor vehicle became 10-2 because it doesn't make no sense. You can't be guilty of shooting from a motor vehicle and then get acquitted of murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy.
Right, you would think
shooting at?
Shooting from a motor vehicle, there'd be an attempted murder unless you're just shooting, you know, in the air or something.
I guess, but when they got hung, they basically said that conspiracy commit assault with a firearm, you don't have to kill anybody. You just have to have the intent to want to use a firearm to harm somebody. But it's like, how can you have intent to, you can't say, oh, here goes this gun, go shoot him, but don't kill him. That would be attempted murder.
Right. So the district attorney ended up refiling the 2 charges that you were hung on.
Yep, on the 60th day. Didn't tell my lawyer nothing. Then walked in court, supposed to get sentenced, and said, you know what, we're refiling this.
Okay. And now you're
facing... the 2 DAs switched, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same DAs on the case. So then I got 2 new DAs. But the DA on my case is a judge now. Her name is Shannon Gooley.
Okay.
Which is weird.
And now you're facing 25 years for those charges. To life.
Double life, though. So it'll be like 50 years to life because the shooting from a motor vehicle was only 3, 5, and 7. But with a gang enhancement, now it's life. So then it was life twice.